Good morning and welcome to Utica TV News, where we give you the latest news of Utica's campus and community. I'm your host, Nico Leonard.
And I'm your host, Trey Minganero. Let's get into it.
As of this morning, Donald Trump has just won the presidential campaign. While there are still many mail-in votes to be counted in some states, Trump has surpassed the 270 vote threshold needed to secure the presidency. This will be Donald Trump's second time as the sitting president of the United States, as he occupied the White House from 2017 to 2021. Election night heavily depended on the swing states, as some of the more important states such as Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia were all won by Donald Trump. This was the catalyst that the Republican Party needed to win the election. Donald Trump and the Republican Party also won the popular vote for the first time since George W. Bush won over John Kerry in 2004. He will be sworn in on Inauguration Day on January 20th of next year.
Homecoming weekend was the 25th to the 27th of October, and Utica University was bustling with excitement. There were tons of vendors and businesses all along the pathway to the field while tailgating while it was happening in the parking lot. People were excited for the big game against Alfred University. Football fans were excited to watch their Pioneers compete, and many of them wanted to talk about how important this homecoming weekend was for the Utica alumni. Many of those alumni that we talked with had children of their own who attended Utica or are planning on attending Utica in the future. They absolutely loved how the campus was filled with tremendous energy all day long. In the end, Utica lost to Alfred 38-34, but that didn't dim the crowd's spirits.
Utica University hosted its annual Unity Walk on October 23rd, which supported diversity, equity, and inclusion here at Utica. Dr. Todd Phanasteel, president of Utica University, and Anthony Baird, vice president of DEI, spoke at the event, along with special guest award-winning poet Malcolm Tariq, who read one of his own poems about being black and queer. There was a big turnout for the event as students from all over campus showed up for support. The Unity Walk had one of its largest turnouts in recent memory and showed the power of people coming together to show their support for a cause that they believe in. Many students during the Unity Walk were asked why they came to show their support. A majority of students discussed the importance of unifying the campus and showing their support for the diverse communities that the Unity Walk represents. President Phanasteel talked with Utica TV's Terrence Walden about the success of the Unity Walk and how great it is for the campus to show their support every year as a community.
This is such a great event in terms of reminding everybody how we belong together, and I appreciated that that's the theme this year, because we all talk about diversity and equity, which are all very important, but if you don't have a feeling like you belong here, then we're missing something. And so to see this many people out here, and it really means a lot to me to be able to walk with them as well and realize this is Utica University and we belong.
Thank you, Terrence.
If you've been to Charles A. Gaetano Stadium in recent weeks, you may have noticed something a bit different. Not only is the turf new, it's now sponsored. The new ABM field at Gaetano Stadium was christened in on Saturday, October 26th at halftime of the Pioneers' homecoming game. ABM Industries is a century-old company specializing in facility services, including electricity, lighting, heating, and other energy sectors. Earlier in the year, ABM agreed to a 10-year deal with the university to transform all available campus facilities. The university's Vice President for Facilities and Emergency Management, Shad Crow, said that ABM brings a focus on emerging technology and data-enabled solutions, which is well aligned with our vision for our campus's growth.
The modernizing of Utica University's majors is in full swing, and we've got a new major to show for it. Starting in the spring 2025 semester, digital media marketing will now be available to take for any new and previously attending students. If you're looking to become a content creator or help grow someone's online presence, this is sure to be the course for you. This course will focus on the promotion of brands by connecting with potential customers using the internet and other forms of digital communication. Again, this course will first be offered in the spring of 2025 semester. If you're interested in taking it, you can contact your academic advisor.
This past week, the Utica University announced that their Doctor of Physical Therapy program has been reaccredited by the Commission on Accreditation in Physical Therapy Education for another 10 years. This milestone marks the program's 10th consecutive reaccreditation, the highest possible level of approval. For those looking to start your career in physical therapy, graduating from an accredited program is required to start your career. So this is very important. Professor Ashraf Elazazi, the chair of Physical Therapy Department, said that it is rare for a DPT program to achieve reaccreditation at this level without additional requirements, and that they are incredibly proud of the Commission's findings. If you're interested in joining the physical therapy program, you can go to the Utica University's website at utica.edu.
The Utica Zoo is launching a behind-the-scenes animal experience program where you can have personal encounters with some of the most popular animals that they have. These bookings will begin in November with the white-handed gibbons, African painted dogs, Hartman's mountain zebras, Bactrian camels, and the Nigerian dwarf goats. These experiences will give people a chance to interact with the animals at the zoo safely while also learning about them from the experienced zoo staff. The Director of Communications and Engagement at the Utica Zoo said that these experiences provide a hands-on educational opportunity to learn more about the animals' behaviors, habits, and how we care for them. The tickets will range from $30 to $300, so make sure to be on the lookout if you're interested. That's all the Utica TV news we have for you this week. If you want to stay informed of what is happening on our campus and in our community, give us a follow on our YouTube page.
And be sure to follow us on social media at Utica UTV and visit our website at uticatv.org.
Thank you so much for watching, and always remember to
Fear the moose.